Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
From the 22, Goff. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen, oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Allen off the play fake. Flushed out right. He's going to go deep for Beasley. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
This one brought in by Jefferson. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. On second down, Swift. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Goff. Bryant has him. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. On the return, it's Taylor. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, it's Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And the Lions are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
A good gain on 1st, has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Goff on 1st down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. Goff. Got his man. It's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on third down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Still 15 yards to go, second down. Another try after the first down sack. Goff. Got a man here, it's Bryant. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. We're scoreless after one. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gone. Bryant with a catch right side. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. There's Goff. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Williams. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Looking to run with Jefferson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamar Jefferson. Fine work there on the touchdown run, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Riley Patterson now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. Away. On the return, it's Taylor. And able to get this out to the 25. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. Caught. Right side. It's Lewis. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before. ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Rodgers going to give this one to Dillon. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's the big man Dillon with it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On first down, Goff. And he rifles one incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective 3rd down play to move the chains. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Goff. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 52 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
10 yards.
Now it's Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Swift. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On 1st down, Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Jefferson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Goff now to throw. Flush to his right. He gets this complete to Cephas. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go with Williams. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. On play action, now Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers
caught on the right side by Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Throwing is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he's got some space here. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the 1st down sack. Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. Now Rodgers, got to have this one. Flushed out right. And it's complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 53 yards. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. From the 30 on 2nd down. Goff going underneath. He's got Hockenson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. On 1st and 10, Goff. Throw caught by Raymond. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Got a man, it's Tunyon. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Packers. Robert Tunyon, 73 yards. And the Packers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play call.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Khalif Raymond, 47 yards. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he's got this down to the 35. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
They'll run it. Here's Dillon. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw, Rodgers. Finding room to the 20. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Goff. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now Goff on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Goff throwing again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Rodgers throwing here. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark,